I would say give people an opportunity to integrate their own experiences into it. If they do, they will be successful. If they don't, then they'll fall flat on their face, because the requirement is on how well you sell you to other people, not on making the decision for other people that they can't do something without knowing them. And that's the challenge.
Yeah.
That's the challenge, because out there's a lot of people who are worse than you, but there might be one or two that are better.
Oh, I'm quite sure there's a lot more than one or two.
Well, we don't know. It's that, it's this big question mark, right? I mean, sometimes we don't know how good we are at something because we've never done it before,
Yeah.
right? And
that's the challenge.
And that's the challenge. So too often, the business says no for the customer before even exploring the customer's needs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's worthwhile giving the customer an opportunity to say no, because that's the feedback we need to then change something or tweak something or improve something or just stop doing something. And so the ability, don't let the ability to protect your brand of who you are and what you sell limit yourself from influencing people in a positive way, which is the element of the unknown. I can give you something, but I have no idea whether I give you a book, but I have no idea whether this book is going to be positive or negative for you. In fact, me giving you the book is probably negative because you haven't self-discovered it.
Yeah.
And self-discovery is one of those key influences in learning where I don't know why it is as human beings, but when other people recommend stuff to us, we don't follow that recommendation. It's like parents tell you, and you're like, yeah, I know they said it, but it's like life is different from just listening to other people. And so give people the opportunity to fail in a framework that's relatively safe, rather than not giving them any opportunity at all.
Yeah.
Opportunity at all. Keep that door open, because you inside out, but we don't really know the potentials. Think about how many times your life has changed direction, or something's happened and it's caused you to learn something or make that leap or make that jump. And think about your material as leap material. Right? There's a selling point. And the leap material is, this material has the ability to influence and make a difference, or this has, but not without the key. And the key is the person and how they transmit the message. Because on any given day, you can walk into a room and give a perfect presentation. Everyone can work out. Nobody can execute on what you said. Just because it's not in your control to force them to execute. They got to do it in their own way, in their own time. And you can deliver the same message 100 times as parents do to kids, and kids not follow it and still know it's the right thing to do. We don't know. So me with my lecturing, coaching head on for the last 5 minutes, and I'll shut up in a second. Says that. Okay, no, does that make sense? Does that make sense?
It does, yeah. Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Does that make sense? Right? Because I've seen professional approach. I've seen strategy. I've seen planning. I've seen all of that. And don't let your lack of passion about the dry business element transfer into other people's lack of passion and inability. Let them fail. Give them the basketball.
Yep.
And say, here's the ball, there's the hoop. I can't make the ball go in the hoop. But here's something that you can integrate into you. And if you integrate into you, there's a probability of success, but there's no guarantee, because we build houses on the beach and in comes the tsunami and wipes it all away. We just don't know.